glide into position for the opening draw. The Bats start with possession as we are now underway. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Receives the pass. And that's a smart heads-up play by Bergeron. Great reach with the poke check by Lindholm. Wedgwood's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Utah's got a hold of the puck. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And that one's broken up. Looks to make a play over to Saad. And that's poked away. Taken by Terry. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Utah's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Terry. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Hangs onto the puck. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Up along the wing. Utah's got the puck. The Bats will play it in their own end. Utah's moving it into the offensive end. And makes the routine save. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Steps across the blue line. Lets it go. And that one's stopped. And it's a quick pass to Bushnevich. Slides the puck to Folk. It's a chance on the rush. 2-on-1. The Bats take it along the wall. Easy peasy right there by Binnington.
Pretty solid stop, and the puck goes into the corner to safety.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless. The Blues win the draw. Passes it to Folk. Moves it quickly over to Barbashev. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Into the offensive end now. And there's the save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. And that's broken up. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. Utah's got the puck along the boards. Maintains possession. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Scooped up along the wall by Fisher. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kyrou. That concludes the first period. Really, both teams still filling each other out here as we are still scoreless. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Still no score in this one. We'll see if period number 2 finds ourselves a goal. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Utah's going to be hard-pressed to replicate that first period. I thought they had the puck the whole time, James, yet they look up, and it's still scoreless.
And now it's grabbed by Bergeron. And a stick breaks that up. Nice poke check. And he regains control of the puck. Manages to hang on. He scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes!
he's a powerful player, and we saw it with his big rig superstar ability there. He shielded the puck with his body as he drove it to the net, and it was the perfect play as he scores a beauty of a goal.
Redirect in front. They score! My goodness, what a shot of a one-timer! Utah's now made their way back to center ice for the faceoff. I see a lot of movement, a lot of talking on the bench right now. What's the message, Ray?
Coaches are going up and down the bench, telling the players to stay on it. Don't back up.
A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Parayko's got the green light to try this move almost anywhere on the ice. The coaches have great faith in his ability, but he just can't complete it.
Utah's got the puck here in the open ice. Great defensive effort with the stick. Saad's gaining momentum. Long reach breaks up the momentum. To the low slot. Quick stop by Wedgwood.
Excellent chance. They work the puck into position, and it's a scoring chance. It's turned away.
Big save.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Here's a shot. Just wide of the net. Nice pass. Great forecheck by Patan. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Pass to Peary. Utah's got it against the boards. Peary's got it along the wing. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington.
Great tracking. He finds the puck. He gets the glove up, makes the save on a dangerous chance.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Utah's looking to break out of their own end. The Blues gain control of the puck. He was totally locked in on that play. Picked up along the wall by Tarasenko. Here's a blast. Log jam in front. That's broken up. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And he comes up with it. Grabbed along the boards by Vatanen. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Utah's got it from behind the net. The Blues gain possession in their own end. St. Louis moves it ahead. And look at this, a 3-on-1. Picked up along the boards by Yulson. He carries the puck up along the wing. To the front. Off a stick and they can't connect. Schen's moving it ahead. Stays with it. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Gains the zone on the left wing. Turned aside. Feeds the puck across to Schenn. Takes the feed. A shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Players are set. Officials are set. Third period action is coming up. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
The Blues haven't tested that goaltender really much at all. A low number of shots means very few scoring chances. They're lucky this game is close.
They've got some momentum here. Gets a glove on it. Oh, wow, stuffs again. The Bats take it across the line. Here's a chance.
That's close, James. The goaltender ends up beating the shooter to the post. That looks like it's a goal, but it's shut down.
And that's picked up by Parayko. Poked away in the defensive end. Oh, what a stop on the play as it goes off the shaft of the stick. Great pressure with the stick. Utah's on the attack. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, he keeps it out with a great reactionary stop with the toe.
Yeah, he looked up to the roof after that one. He thought he had room. The goaltender makes the stop.
Great poke check on the reach. Right up front. Shot, that's tipped. Taken along the wall by Galchenyuk. Can't connect. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. The Bats take over on possession. with possession along the wall. And that's picked off.
Utah's working on this shutout mainly because they played most of the game in the other team's end. A great offense is the best defense.
Oh, and it stays out with the toe save.
Wedgwood's goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
Makes it look easy with the stop. Quick feed to Thomas. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Bats gain possession. Great reach by Thomas. Utah's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Right up front! And that's deflected. Puck grab by Thomas. Sends a pass over. He's got a step. Denies. Oh, my goodness, what a save.
I thought he had him, but the goalie keeps the game close with an excellent save.
Denies him. Puck scooped up by Vatanen. St. Louis takes possession at center. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Boyd. Slides it across to Terry. Couldn't complete the pass. Keeps hold of the puck. Here's a chance with the stop. The Blues really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Scooped up along the wall by Kyrou. Made that stop. On their heels trying to get it out of the road end. They're going to wave off icing. Wide open net. Into the empty net. Great hustle to finally ice this one.
Well, you work so hard defending a lead. Now if a puck bounces for you, it sure is nice to put it away.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Utah's got a 3-goal lead. Taken by Yulson. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Binnington's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Good read with the stick to break that up. Oh, boy, here's trouble. 2-on-1. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Picked up along the wall by Nash. Glove save made by Binnington. Slides the puck over. Quick pass to O'Reilly. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Oh, and gets it way too high on that one.
Man, I'm looking at that and thinking of the days when you used to battle to get in front of the net and you're